Red, White, and Brown, Daisy's Live, and we have with us today Vineet Kumar Singh. Vineet, welcome to the show, and we are so happy to have you here with us. And you are going to talk to us about your upcoming series, which is called Rangbaaz, and we are excited to have you here talking about it.
Thank you, Meryl.
Well, Rangbaaz, basically, for those who are uninitiated, is going to be streaming on ZEE5 Global. And it's based on, it's actually, the series is basically about gangsters. And we know season one was based on the true story of Shri Prakash Shukla, who was a notorious gangster who actually, and the story was about the journey of this gangster from a student to becoming the second most wanted criminal in India. And then season two again was inspired from the life of another gangster, who's called Anandpal Singh, and his rise from becoming to becoming the most wanted criminal in the history of Rajasthan. And then this season, Rangbaaz Darr Ki Rajneeti, you are playing this gangster called Haroon Shah Ali Baig. So tell us about Haroon Shah Ali Baig.
Haroon Shah Ali Baig, he's not just a gangster. Uh, he's a big name in politics also. So this time, Rangbaaz 3 is going to offer something new for the audience. Uh, a gangster who achieved political power. He had that kind of power. He can make a government, or government can fall if he wants. So he is in that position, and at the same time, uh, he have his whole gang. He have access of all the big politicians of that state. They are just a phone call away, and he have his own battalion. They are ready to do anything for him. They can take somebody's life. They can give their own life just on his one, call. So he achieved, a different kind of power in his lifetime. And this is Haroon Shah Ali Baig. And he have other taste also. He have different, aspect of his life. Um, he he have beautiful heart for his wife. He loves so much, you know. That side is very different for a gangster like him. And he's a family man at the same time. And he loves to read books. He loves to read law books, which helps him to solve his cases. He's almost like a lawyer, in terms of knowledge and all. He knows what kind of crime, how the law will apply for this crime. And he loves music. He loves old songs. So he have different, angle of his personality. So Harun Shah Ali Beg is not just a gangster. You will see a lot more in Rangbaaz season 3.
There is an aspect of Haroon Ali Shah Beg which the brief said, and of course, he was also a Robin Hood of sorts,
Exactly,
right? So tell us
exactly.
more about that aspect.
Miral, for some character, if you, I'm sure you must have saw the teaser. In
Mm-hmm.
teaser, there's a character who is saying, Harun Shah Ali Beg Hewan, evil. But
Mm-hmm.
there are people, for them, he's God. For them, he's a man who saved life. Uh, He's a man who helped the family to achieve lots of things in terms of uh, education, in terms of health, in terms of somebody who is in need, he is always there. He have his own way of justice. If somebody is doing wrong with someone, he will take the decision then and there, and you have to follow that. That's why people call him Saheb.
So, how was it for you to work with somebody as celebrated as Navdeep Singh? We believe he's the one who's helmed this entire series. This is a 6 episode series, guys, which will be streaming on ZEE5 Global soon. And we can't wait for this to stream. By the way, Vinny, we can't wait to see you perform. But tell us how your experience was working with Navdeep Singh.
Well, I was always looking to work with Nodeep because I love him as a director. I loved his film. Uh,
In
I love
its
his
10.
craft, his understanding for the films and all. So I was just
Mm.
looking for this opportunity, and when Ajay Rai, who is the producer, he told me about this, I said yes. And Ajay Rai, he is lucky for me because we did Gangs of Wasipur together, then we did Mukkabaz together. So he is my lucky charm, you can say. And Nodeep is there, so it was yes. And Rangbaaz itself is a very successful series in India and
Mhm.
other countries where people watch, Z5. So this is one of the successful show. So it's already a successful franchise. So this was another big reason for me to say yes. And it's this Rangbaaz, Darr Ki Rajneeti is very well written. Siddharth Mishra is the writer, and it's a layered script. My character have so many angles which I shared with you. His taste, his approach, and as an actor, for me, I was getting the opportunity to play a character on screen. My journey is almost around 18 to 20 years, from 18 to 20 years to 50 years. So there's almost 3 decades. So for me, this was a challenge. So yeah, there were so many things for an actor to say yes.
So, is the question ultimately that Haroon Shah Ali Baig, he answers for himself? He confuses fear for respect. Is it respect or is it fear ultimately?
Both, both. You like him or not, but you have to respect.
Absolutely. And we can't wait to see you in action, Vineet. And we wish you all the best for this series. Rangbaaz Darr Ki Rajneeti will be streaming, guys, on ZEE5 Global very soon. We don't have a date. And as soon as we do, look out for our Instagram and Twitter, and we will inform you. And for now, we have Vineet Kumar Singh here with you guys. And we look forward to seeing him perform.
Thank you. Thank you,